for whatever reason, we got a spot at the 25. 3rd down and 7 now for the Rattlers. Anthony Williams goes in motion. That gives us 3 receivers or triplets to the boundary. And Damian fires downfield for Travis Harvey. He's got it at the 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10. Travis Harvey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, FAMU. Travis Harvey scores from 76 yards. Hit and drop. Woo! Looking to pass again. Rattlers got him. Sacked. Pulls it now. Shoots across the middle. Touchdown, FAMU. Right on the money. And the Rattlers are back. Flushed out of the pocket. Rattlers have a spot. Can we make the tackle? We do. Flies toward the end zone. This one is picked off. That's around the first down. Move those chains. Touchdown, FAMU. Down to the 5-yard line. Move those chains. It's the first down for Florida A&M. It's fired. It's picked off. The Rattlers with 45 seconds left have shut the door.
Hello and welcome to the Coach Joe Taylor Show. I'm Keith Miles, your host, along with Coach Joe Taylor. And Coach, the Rattlers of Florida A&M journey to Norman, Oklahoma to play the number 4 or 5, whichever poll you want, team in all of FBS football. That's the major college
BCS,
football.
Yes. Well, Bob Stoops, no question, he's put together a real solid program. He's won some national championships. But the atmosphere, the surroundings, the talent level that we went against, the thing that was encouraging is that these young men came up and was not intimidated by the environment. They competed until, of course, as you know, they have more scholarships, and at some point we wore down. But I was really encouraged by the way we didn't come in and we weren't intimidated, and we made some plays.
Coach, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium seats 82,000 people. 84,000 people showed up for their home season opener, and the Rattlers were playing before a hostile crowd, but they actually put on quite a show here.
Yeah, 84,000, probably more than, in fact I know it's more than anybody on the team has ever played in front of. But again, they were not intimidated. They showed a lot of confidence, a lot of fight. And again, you're talking about the number 4 team in the country, and they do a great job here. So we'll be better as a result, because if we can go against these guys and make plays, certainly when we get back into our conference, we should have the confidence that we need to move forward.
All right, Coach, we're going to come back and take a look at first half highlights of FAMU and Oklahoma after this timeout on the Coach Joe Taylor Show.
I'm Mickey Clayton, Executive Director of the Rattler Booster Club. The Rattler Booster Club contributed $591,000 to the athletic department of Florida A&M University. Some of the things we were able to purchase this year was the Jumbotron, and we assisted with the scoreboard and the Al Lawson Center, and golf carts for our seasoned Rattler Booster supporters, pitching machine for the baseball team, the shooting machine for the basketball team. So the Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs. Join the Booster Club. Call the Rattler Booster office at 850-224-6093. It's not.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
90.5, the Flavor Station, always represent that real hip-hop and R&B. Sean D is in the building to that 7 o'clock hour.
Welcome back to the Coach Joe Taylor Show. Coach, it was a big-time atmosphere here in Norman, Oklahoma. I actually got a chance to stay in Oklahoma City. That's where the Thunder play. And, boy, you're talking about a market that's just booming This is there's some big things happening out this way.
Well, you know, this is really my first time out this way, but I think Kevin Cox, who's a Rattler, played for Jake back in the years. He's been in the House of Representatives here. I understand he had a real nice reception last night for all the Rattlers. But again, this is the epitome of college football. You know, I mean, this is, I mean, the atmosphere. In fact, their media guy, I mean, their program looked like our media guide. And then you look at all the things that's going on with the, you know, if I'm looking through the book, you know, 19 assistant ADs. You know, this is first class. And like I said before, it's a first class operation. And, you know, for us to come up and play the way we did, but also we know that it's a revenue generator at the tune of, I think, about $650,000. But now, like I said before, it's preseason is over, and now it's time to get into our season.
All right, Coach, let's go to first half highlights. Norman, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, and the Rattlers won the toss and elected to receive. And James Owens, Coach, good to have him back, is going to open us up with the opening kickoff.
Yeah, he's going to get better and better. You know, again, he had some opportunities tonight, and we just got to, you know, make sure that we get the blocking schemes continuously worked on. But I just see him doing a lot of good things for us this year.
All right, here we go. We complete this pass out here to Anthony Williams, a young wide receiver, Coach, that I know you're expecting to see more big plays from him.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that had to step up because of the suspensions that we had. But, you know, all these guys, you know, got some very quality reps, which allowed us to really look at our depth, strengthen our depth. And on that particular pass, though, we did tell him he'd need to really, you know, stop dancing and just stick a foot in the ground and go.
It's big reception here.
Yes, outstanding play here. You know, this is what you will see for the rest of the year. Those two are really beginning to get some chemistry. You know, later on you'll see he had about a 75-yarder. But he's good speed, 4.3. He's a senior, so he's got the maturity, and he's going to become one of the favorite targets for David Fleming.
Now here's a golden opportunity missed here. Devin Roberts had this, was thrown right to him, Coach, and he didn't hold on.
Our three keys this morning to victory. Number one was playing smart. When we get our opportunities, we had to take advantage of it. And certainly you cannot let a sure interception slip away. And then again, like I say, you know, good teams don't need any help.
Yeah.
And there were times in there where I thought we gave them some help.
Yeah, Kenny Stills caught that pass. It was a big catch, but we got penalized for targeting with the headgear. But when they showed the replay, it was really just a good tackle.
Well, we really should have went for the football. I thought we had an opportunity to do that. But it really was a bad call. But, you know, Devin Roberts missed about 2 weeks of 2 days. You know, with a bad ankle, and he's working his way back into form, and it was good for him to get out there tonight just to get some quality reps.
Another good punt by Brandon, no return. He had to call for the fair catch, and another good night for Brandon Holdren punting the ball.
Well, at some point we had to just tell him to stop punting him out of bounds because we couldn't tackle their returner. But here was a good interception here by Devin Roberts, and but that is, you know, he has a strong leg, talking about Brandon, you know, and he's a real weapon.
Yeah.
But there at the end, we just had him to start punting out of bounds because we just wasn't coming to balance. We wasn't gathering ourselves and allowed ourselves to get, you know, miss some tackles because we're not ready to make the tackle. But he did a great job all night punting.
Yeah. Here's another one that they couldn't return. And, you know, here's some good defensive play here by the Rattler. The ball pops out, and we recover.
Yeah, well, it's the second one. Devin Roberts gets the, you know, the first INT, and here's, you know, a fumble recovery. And this little kid, like I said before, but once you stick your foot in the ground, we just got to get better at accelerating. And that's what they were doing to us, you know. It's like they make a step, and they always leaning upfield, whereas we kind of waiting. But again, this is what we've been trying to tell them to do in reference to playing fast. Tonight they saw what playing fast was all about.
Chase Vonador, Coach, with a 41-yard field goal. First of two, he kicked a 46-yard one a little later on in the ball game.
Well, Trevor Scott was our guy the last 4 years, but this guy has really come along and worked hard, and Chase is going to be a great kicker for us. And again, he has 4 years.
Great play here by Dr. Brandon Hepburn. He reached over and batted that one down. That's just a great defensive play. And this is a great defensive play here, too. Deep in the end zone.
And this is a guy, Patrick Aiken, and, redshirt freshman who's filling in for Terry Johnson, who, again, is on suspension. But, we, again, was able to strengthen our depth with some of the guys in there, and that was a great play by Patrick Aiken.
All right, here's the one. I think it's this series. This is Damian, Coach, and he pulled it down a few times in this ball game and took off and ran.
Yeah, and we were a little bit concerned about that. I know this was good experience for him, but this is a great throw, great catch, and great separation. This young man really showed that, he's got a great future ahead of him, and he's looking to have a big year. But that's just great there. That's great football.
Yeah, that's Travis Harvey, 75-yard touchdown. Here it is in slow motion. And, Coach, he said, and you have said, he's the fastest man on the team. He proved it tonight.
I think so, because he's pulling away from potential NFL draft choices. I don't know if we needed that little bump there, but, what a great play, great catch in stride, and, great throw. And, again, we hope to see that a lot more this coming year.
All right, Travis scores, and the extra point is good. And at the half, the Oklahoma Sooners with a 21-10 lead over the Rattlers of Florida A&M. There was a blurb, Coach, that came across one of the major television networks that said the Oklahoma Sooners are struggling with Florida A&M at this point in the ball game.
Well, again, we came out and we really made some real strong plays. Showed a lot of confidence, and again, really proud of the way we played. But in the end, we just ran out of gas.
All right, 21-10 our score at the half. The Rattlers and Oklahoma Sooners, and we'll be back with second half highlights after this timeout on the Coach Joe Taylor Show. Stay with us.
Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs at the university. Join the Rattler Booster Club. It's not too late.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Williams goes in motion. That gives us 3 receivers or triplets to the boundary. And Damian fires downfield for Travis Harvey. He's got it at the 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10. Travis Harvey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, FAMU. Travis Harvey scores from 76 yards.
Welcome back to the Coach Joe Taylor Show. Coach, halftime, 21-10, Rattlers making some big plays, and also looking at some things that we know that we can tighten up now as we get ready to go in conference play. And a couple of things is got wide open interceptions, got to make those plays.
Yeah, when your opportunity comes to make plays, you really have to, because they're on scholarship, and they're going to make some plays. But when our opportunities come to make a play, we got to make a play. And, again, this is why you go out and you play top talent, so that when you go back and you look at film, it really shows what you've been trying to teach. So, again, we'll benefit from this outing, and, But like I said before, time to make your plays, you got to make your plays.
All right, let's go to second half highlights, and here we go. Rattlers kicking it off to the Sooners, and they had a lot of talent on this football team. Coach, a lot of teams we play come to Florida to recruit heavily skill position players. Oklahoma goes to Texas.
Texas, they had a couple of guys from Florida, but Texas. But you know, you can see the strength and conditioning program, and you know, we're making plays here. But you know, by the third quarter now, I'm looking on the sideline and I'm looking behind me, and I'm seeing guys like Oyo and Devin Roberts. You know, nothing critical, nothing debilitating, but bumps and bruises.
Yeah.
And this is when our depth begins to be a factor. Should I say their depth? Versus, you know, you're talking about 85 scholarships versus 63. And we traveled with 60, and they probably had about 120 here. So, you know, it showed. But we wanted to keep this young man in because I thought it was just some great quality reps against a real good secondary, and I thought he did a fine job. But we had said if we, you know, got behind by, you know, 3 touchdowns, we'd probably go ahead and pull him. And plus, you know, it's important that we do get the backup quarterback, you know, Tyler Bass, to some reps as well, because you never know. He's always one play away. And
he got some really good quality reps, Coach, and made some things happen on his series of plays.
On a bootleg, we just probably got to do that more. The run, I thought, was effective. So whenever you're running well, you want to put a few more boots in there to kind of get away from you know, the line of scrimmage. And then, like I said, we were down. See here, this is a great situation here. We just got to do that
too,
more.
Coach. Etheridge has 2 big games so far.
And we just got to find a way to put the ball in his hand, and that's going to come from, like I said, bootlegs off the run game. And you know, another guy, Steve Robinson, didn't make the trip with us. He's got some back spasms. So again, you know, we just got to get back and take all of this and just really get to the, you know, the meeting rooms, put these film on, and just really get everything we can out of it, because it really should help us.
Great. Throw and catch here, advances the football forward. We get positive yards on the first down. That's Travis once again with a big night. He had 4 big receptions tonight, Coach.
Well, real heady guy. You know, it's like he's been waiting his turn, you know, behind. Of course, we all know Kevin Elliott did make the Jacksonville Jaguars team. And this guy was an understudy to Kevin for the last 3 years. And this is his time to step up, and seems like he wants to emerge and be a contributor for this football team.
Nice little play there. The play breaks down, and Tyler takes off and runs, and it sets us up for the 46-yard field goal now by Chase.
Well, again, you know, excellent opportunities to work the total game. You know, the offense, defense, as well as special teams. And again, those are real quality reps.
All right, the Rattlers fall to the Oklahoma Sooners, and on the road in Norman, Oklahoma. A lot of us first-time coach out here in Oklahoma. And when we come back, we'll take a look at our players of the game and a whole lot more on the Coach Joe Taylor Show. So stay with us.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
I'm Mickey Clayton, Executive Director of the Rattler Booster Club. The Rattler Booster Club contributed $591,000 to the athletic department of Florida A&M University. Some of the things we were able to purchase this year was the Jumbotron, and we assisted with the scoreboard in the Al Lawson Center, and golf carts for our seasoned Rattler Booster supporters, pitching machine for the baseball team, the shooting machine for the basketball team. So the Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs. Join the Booster Club. Call the Rattler Booster office at 850-224-6093. It's not too late.
90.5, the flavor station, always represent that real hip hop and R&B. Sean D is in the building to that 7 o'clock hour.
Welcome back to the Coach Joe Taylor Show. Let's take a look at this week's players of the game. On offense, Coach, it's pretty obvious. It was Travis Harvey. Big night, 4 receptions, 118 yards, a touchdown, his longest reception for 75 yards.
Well, in my mind, this is going to be some play that you're going to see as we continue to move forward. Great speed, 4.3, senior, which means he's mentally tough. And he's becoming, him and Damian, the chemistry is really coming together because they're working in practice every day. And 4.3 speed is it is legitimate. You saw him separate himself from some legitimate pro prospects in that secondary from Oklahoma. So great play, no question. He's our MVP.
Okay, defensively, Jonathan Pillow, Coach, stepped up. Jonathan, big night, 13 total tackles, 9 solo, 4 assists.
Well, Jonathan, you know, he's a transfer in from Maryland. He worked himself this summer with the idea that he really wanted to come in and contribute and help the football team. A few times there, certainly we were in position, but I thought we, you know, misjudged the ball just a little bit. But looking at his stats, you can tell he was really in the ball game.
Special teams, Chase Vonador, 2 field goals. He was 2 for 2 and 1 for 1 on his point after tries. Big night for Chase, especially playing against this level of competition.
Well, and the more important thing there on kickoffs, a couple of his is right in the end zone. So, you know, Trevor Scott for the last 4 years was our kicker, and this guy just went to work in January and just said, listen, Coach, I'm going to take that concern away from you. I am so happy that he's with us, and nobody outworks him. He's the first one in that weight room. He's the last one to leave. First one on the practice field, last one to leave. And so that's why you see the kind of contribution he's making, because his work ethic is so high.
All right, Coach, as we go to break, we're going to take a look at final statistics, the MEAC scoreboard and MEAC standings, and we'll come back with some final thoughts from Norman, Oklahoma after this timeout on the Coach Joe Taylor Show.
Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs at the university. Join the Rattler Booster Club. It's not too late. I'm Mickey Clayton, Executive Director of the Rattler Booster Club. The Rattler Booster Club contributed $591,000 to the athletic department of Florida A&M University. Some of the things we were able to purchase this year was the Jumbotron, and we assisted with the scoreboard in the Al Lawson Center, and golf carts for our seasoned Rattler Booster supporters, pitching machine for the baseball team, the shooting machine for the basketball team. So the Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs. Join the Booster Club. Call the Rattler Booster office at 850-224-6093. It's not too late.
90.5, the flavor station, always represent that real hip hop and R&B. Sean D is in the building to that 7 o'clock hour.
Up next for the Rattlers of Florida A&M, the Hampton Pirates. Coach, we finally get into conference play, and even more importantly, we finally get our home season opener. And 84,000 showed up for the home season opener here. We're expecting better than 25,000 for our home season opener.
Well, as you said, certainly we knew going in this season that our first two opponents were very solid, and then to be on the road. We're going to benefit from it, but it is really good to get back home in Bragg Stadium because I think from what we have seen, I'm encouraged that it goes back to the season of 2010. We went down and played Miami. They was in the top 10. And then we came back and went down and had a great season and ended up winning the championship. So we've gained a lot, and we're looking forward to the great confines of Bragg Stadium this coming week.
Yeah, we played two tough teams outside the conference, and now we go into Hampton up next.
Yeah, conference, and all of this was preseason, does not count. We'll go back and evaluate, but it's so good to now get in conference play.
All right, that's going to do it for Norman, Oklahoma. Of course, the home season opener is next week against the Hampton Pirates. We expect you there, and of course, we'll have all of the highlights for you right here next week on the Coach Joe Taylor Show. We'll see you then.
Pulls it now, shoots across the middle, touchdown Fairview, right on the money, and the Rattlers are back. Flushed out of the pocket, Rattlers have a spy. Can we make the tackle? We do. Fires toward the end zone. This one is picked off. That's Rattler first down. Move those chains. Touchdown, FAMU. Down to the 5-yard line. Move those chains. It's a first down for Florida A&M. It's fired. It's picked off. The Rattlers with 45 seconds left have shut the door.